What does owe mean?
To have a debt.
Do you know what owe taxes mean?
To owe the government money.
What is a weapon?
Like a knife or gun.
What does overdue mean?
Past the deadline.
Do you know what the Communist Party is?
No freedom like China, North Korea.
Do you know what mental institution means?
A hospital for people with mental problems.
What is oath of allegiance?
A promise to be loyal to the United States.
What does file a tax return?
To send tax paperwork to the government.
What does bear arms mean?
To own or use a gun.
What does jail or prison mean?
A place where prisoners are kept.
What does claim to be a U.S. citizen mean?
To state you are a U.S. citizen.
What does immigration benefit mean?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
What does genocide mean?
To kill a whole race.
What is a military unit?
A group works for a government.
Mean. Do you understand what non-combatant services mean? Services that do not involve combat.
What is torture? To hurt someone physically.
What is legally incompetent?
Having mental problems.
What is a hereditary title?
A royal title such as prince or princess.
What does order of nobility mean?
Like king or queen.
Do you know what persecute means?
To hurt someone badly.
What is a terrorist organization?
An organization uses violence against people.
What is smuggle?
To take things to a country illegally.
Do you know what register means?
To sign up.
What is convicted?
To be found guilty of a crime.
What is religion?
The belief in God.
What does forcing sexual contact or relations mean?
Touching someone's body when they don't want it.
Do you know what a totalitarian party is?
Government controls everything and people have no power.
Do you understand what controlled substances mean?
You can buy it with a prescription, but with restrictions.
What does kill mean?
To cause the death of a person.
What does overthrow of a government mean?
To remove a government from power. What is labor camp? A place to force people to work.
What does combat mean?
To fight in war.
What is crime?
An action that breaks the law.
Do you understand what offense means?
A minor crime.
What does commit a crime mean?
To do something that breaks the law.
What does arrested mean?
Handcuffed by the police.
What does cited mean?
Given a ticket by police.
What does detained mean?
Held in custody by police.
What does charged mean?
Police tell that you did something illegal.
What does convicted mean?
To be found guilty of a crime.
What is alternative sentencing?
A different way to punish someone.
What does rehabilitative program mean?
A program to help someone to restore health.
What is diversion?
A different program to avoid jail time.
What does withheld adjudication mean?
Like a second chance.
What is deferred prosecution or deferred adjudication?
Such as community service.
What does sentence mean?
A punishment under the law.
Do you know what suspended sentence is?
Delaying of a sentence.
What is probation?
You report to an officer regularly instead of jail time.
What is parole?
The early release of a prisoner.
What is habitual drunkard?
Someone drinks too much alcohol regularly.
What is prostitute?
Someone who has sex for money.
What does procure mean?
To find someone for sex.
What does smuggle mean?
To take things to a country illegally.
What are controlled substances?
You can buy it with a prescription, but with restrictions.
Please define illegal drugs or narcotics for me.
Like heroin or cocaine.
What does obtain mean? What does obtain mean?
To get something.
What is immigration benefit?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
What is gamble?
To play a game for money.
What does dependent mean?
Someone who relies on another person.
Do you understand what pay alimony means?
To pay money to ex-spouse after a divorce.
What is misrepresentation?
To lie or give wrong information.
What is public benefit?
Welfare, like food stamps.
What does false mean?
Not true.
What is fraudulent?
To claim something that is not true. To claim something that is not true.
What does misleading mean?
Giving the wrong idea.
What does lie mean?
To say something that is not true.
What is admission into the United States?
The right to enter the United States.
What does exclude mean?
To prevent from entering the United States.
Do you understand what deport means?
To force a person to leave a country.
What is rescission?
To take back a decision.
What does deportation proceedings mean?
Process of removing a person.
What does pending mean?
Waiting to happen.
What are U.S. Armed Forces?
U.S. Military, Navy, Air Force. U.S. Military, Navy, Air Force.
What is court-martialed?
To go to military court.
Can you define disciplined for me?
To be punished for doing something wrong.
What does discharge mean?
A soldier leaves the military.
What is alien?
Not a U.S. citizen.
Do you know what drafted means?
Being selected as a soldier.
What does avoid being drafted mean?
To prevent being selected as a soldier.
What does exemption mean?
Special permission not to do something.
What does deserted mean?
To abandon.
What does selective service mean?
Services in armed forces under the law.
Please define work of national importance for me.
Tasks that are important to a nation.
Do you understand what the Constitution is?
It is the supreme law of the land.
What is the form of government of the United States?
Republic.
Please define work of national importance for me.
Tasks that are important to a nation.
What is civilian?
A person who is not in the military. A person who is not in the military.
What does civilian direction mean?
A direction from a person who is not in the military.